Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. The return man is Hill. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. We get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college. Went to Cal and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
Second down and 8. Throwing now is Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down.
A first down catch for Allen Lazard, who's turned out to be a personal favorite of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's carved out a nice role in this Packers receiver rotation.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He gets this to Davante Adams. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. On play action, Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And I can't imagine this defense thought they'd see a play like this on third and short. If you're going to beat a defense deep, you got to catch them when they're not expecting it. That was the perfect time to do it, and it paid off big.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, You've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams, but now it's third and goal. Rodgers going to throw. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That was a big throw right there on third and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on third and goal. Because really, second down, second and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. Third down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time, and we get a peek at Kyler Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his third season in the National Football League.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Well, when you've got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes.
Yeah, and at the risk of sounding just a little bit trite, this is just a tackle that needs to be made. It's one thing when you've got a bruising 230-pound running back coming your way, but when it's a quarterback who's running for his life, your teammates will tell you, you've got to get him on the ground.
And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up after the initial contact. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that takes us from second to third down. Shotgun now from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And some room to work. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds from a yard out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there. Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer. Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Oh, look at the juke. Breaks the tackle. Now an alley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went. So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon. Rodgers now on 1st down. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. That one good for 37 yards. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly. Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit them with the run. Load up for the run, they hit them with the pass. They've got to get in sync. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest. Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful. We saw a touchdown, too. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out again are the Arizona Cardinals, and they won't get tired of hearing this. 3-0 and one of the final 5 unbeaten teams in the league this season. Their latest win comes over the Jacksonville Jags, 31-19.
giving the team its first 3-0 start since 2015. And Arizona's offense, Charles, spectacular again in this one. They lead the NFL in scoring. Even playing in an incredibly tough division, these guys look like they may be the front runners, and they may be the real deal this year.
I absolutely believe that they are the real deal this year because it's not just what they're doing on offense. Although when you score at least 30 points and have over 400 yards in every game, you're likely to win win the games that you have in front of you. Even though Kyler Murray had no passing touchdowns this week, he still put up 316 yards and had one on the ground, that extra dimension that teams have to prepare for, and rarely do they solve it. And I love the fact that they were tough, Brandon. Trailed at halftime, got a rush touchdown from James Conner, and a pick six from cornerback Byron Murphy Jr. in the span of 3 plays, and it erased a 9-point lead in the third quarter. This team, they're acting like they are for real.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 9.
Right now.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, Murray. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On play action, it's Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point good by Prater, and we are tied here in the second quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays, and the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Packers head back out 2-1 now on the year. They pulled one out week 3 in Santa Clara. What a game. 30-28. They take down the previously unbeaten 49ers. Came down to the very end. Everyone talking about Aaron Rodgers with that 37-second drive that he had. Couple of clutch connections with Devontae Adams, and then it was Mason Crosby, good from 51 on the final play of the game. So, Charles, whatever was wrong with the Pack week 1 against the Saints, that looks to be ancient history now.
So, does that mean that Aaron Rodgers just came up with a new...
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, baby. We got it.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player...
And now, before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw, it's Murray. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and this is absolutely a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare as well, because they spend all week preaching about the need to wrap up and make sure tackles, but what a letdown here, and it winds up costing a big yardage.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Number 12 back out there. Aaron and his Packer teammates set to begin their drive. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him leading a team, trying to win a ball game, I agree with you. Not happy at all. Trying to figure out how to up his game and inspire his teammates to do the same.
That's a true leader. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. With a slant to his running back, it's Jones. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very tidy 2-play drive that time. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Rolling to his right. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. picked off at the 40. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the... So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look... What? All right, never mind. Third quarter action now. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. First down, Murray. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Murray now. He'll buy some time right. Incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Now Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. On 1st and 10 is Conner. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. He'll get this to Conner underneath. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They'll run on first down. Conner, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. 40 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Here's Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he will score. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. They'll roll him out right. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. From the gun, Murray going deep for Hopkins. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray sliding out of the pocket. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st down, it's Connor. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray rolling to his right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll run on 1st down. Edmonds. Hard running at the 15. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers going to throw.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And another nice catch there for a 1st down by Devontae Adams. That's something we're quite familiar with. Last year, the NFL leader in touchdown catches with 18.
And a 2nd effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak.
at
Come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak his first 3 times.
Filet, 10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk.
7 yards to pick up there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And he goes out right around the 39. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. And again, it's Rodgers.
He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. Powering his way forward.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Slant to Adams.
And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
We talk so often about how